Jerseys with dark blue numbers, dark blue pants, and bright gold helmets here tonight. In addition to this game in the 2-4A conference, Brent, you've got Lone Oak at Clinton. We're going to see a letdown from the Lone Oak Jackrabbits after their big high game?
I think so, yeah. And going on the road at Clinton, and that's a pretty good Clinton team there. I expect that game to go down to the wire. I think that's a toss-up. Then you have Heber Springs at Mills. Don't really know about that game either. I think that should be a good one.
But a huge playoff implication in that.
Yeah, that's right, because I think the winner there is in the playoffs and the loser is out.
That's exactly right. So a good fight there for all the other teams. And in Southside at Ball Knob, if nothing else, Brent, that's a good rivalry game because they're so close.
That's right. Yep, that's right. Look for Southside to win that game there. But, yeah, a great rivalry game there as well.
We're ready for Ricebird football from Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds will play host to the Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs. Thank you for joining us on Country 97.3. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside Brent Whitman, and we thank you for listening to the Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus Ricebird pregame show. Freemeyer's located on 2nd and Main in Stuttgart, locally owned, locally operated. They've got that price match guarantee, and they've got that great hometown service. No need to go visit a box store, because you get a better deal right here. Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus, sponsor of our pregame show every Friday night. CAC will be kicking to the Ricebirds tonight, and doing the job there will be number 12, Isaac Ryan. He's also their extra point specialist as well, and we'll see him some at receiver.
And you got to look out for anything and everything here from CAC, so be alert for the onside kick here.
And moves up, puts his foot into it.
And they're offside.
They are offside. They'll pack them up 5. And I'm not exactly sure.
Not sure what that was supposed to be.
He went right up to the ball and stopped, but not everybody dressed in blue and white stopped. So going to back them up to the 35, and they'll try it again. Ricebirds anticipating an onside kick here as well.
Yes, they are. Several Ricebirds up close there, and Jaden Strange back as the deepest Ricebird. He is at the 19-yard line.
Absolutely gorgeous night here on the Grand Prairie. Good crowd on the Ricebird side. Late arriving crowd on the CAC side. Here we go. Moves up, puts a foot into it, and going to drill it. And the Ricebirds are going to open up with Deontay Clark fielding it at the CAC 45-yard line. So the Ricebirds, good field position to start this game, Brent.
Oh, it is absolutely fantastic field position. Just kicked it right to Clark. He didn't even kick it that hard, really. Just kind of skipped right over there, and Levante was sure hands right on top of it, and the Ricebirds will start out at the CAC 45-yard line. Tymer Coppins will be the quarterback. Daniel Poole will line up next to him.
Here come the Ricebirds with the ball in the center of the field. Opening possession, they'll be moving from the left to the right, which is from the north to the south here at Mosley Stadium. Coppins, shotgun formation, 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass, looking. Now he fires, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 16, Contavian Daniels. And it's going to bring up now 2nd down and 10 from the CAC 45.
Just a little short on that pass. It short hopped out to Daniels, unable to come up with it.
2nd down, 10. Here come the Birds to the line again. 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. But CAC kept that door closed pretty tight. Here come the Ricebirds. Ball is toward the far hash mark, wide side of the field to the right. Coppins takes his back to pass. Look, he's going to fire deep for Jaden Strange. He's got it at the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Ricebirds. Jaden Strange on the reception from 43 yards out, and the Birds stretch their lead.
Well, what a fantastic pass by Coppins that time, as he was on the rollout coming toward the Ricebird side of the field, and he saw Strange open down the field, who had about 2 or 3 steps on his man, and boy, he put it right on the money to Strange at about the 10-yard line, and the Ricebirds are on the board for the 2nd time here tonight.
7:49 to go in the first quarter. Birds up 13-0. Jack Hossman on to attempt the PAT. Ryan Kazires the snapper. Good snap. Landon Mellon chucks a holder. Good hold. Hossman puts his foot into it. It's good, and the Ricebirds lead the CAC Mustangs 14-0. 7:49 to go. Opening quarter. Back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Tired of unreliable internet service, constantly running over your data plan, can't get service where you live?
Apologize for that. We understand there's a double handful of ninth graders that have joined the CAC Mustangs after the junior high season has ended. But we did not get that on the roster. Here comes CAC for their second possession of the night. The Ricebirds with 7:42 to go here in the first quarter lead 14-0. CAC with the ball on the near hash mark, moving from the right to the left. The Mustangs hand off into I started to say into the line. No. The Mustangs, purple pants, white jerseys, gold helmets, Ricebirds in all maroon. On an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous fall Friday night here on the Grand Prairie. CAC with two wide outs to the right, one to the left. Quarterback back to pass, getting chased out of the pocket. Now he throws. He's got a man open at the 20 and out across the 25 to the 26, but he's going to be short of a first down.
Yeah, Briar West that time was in the backfield, but just slipped down as he went to cut, and that gave the quarterback the time to roll out.
From the CAC 26-yard line, facing 4th down and 3. Let's see what Coach Shoemaker chooses to do. Sends a wide out to the left.
They have absolutely nothing to lose here. So it looks like they're going to go for it.
Number 14 split wide to the left, covered by Daniel Poole on this side. Got two wide outs on the right. Now they bring another one wide out, empty backfield, and he has stepped back a little bit, and he's going to punt. Nice punt, too. Very high. It's going to be fielded down on one knee by Jaden Strange at the 45-yard line of the Ricebirds, but a good punt by CAC. Yeah, the Ricebirds will have it now for their third possession, first down and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, about a 30-yard punt there with no return. Had nice hang time, and the Ricebirds will start their third possession at their own 45. Two touchdowns on their previous possessions. They have a 14-0 lead, and the offense has made quick work of the Mustangs so far here tonight.
Reminder at halftime, the big Ricebird Booster Club annual raffle drawing will be at halftime tonight. Stay tuned for that. We'll get you the name of the winners on that. Here come the Ricebirds, first down and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Coppins back to pass. Looking, he airs it out long for Jaden Strange, and Jaden's got it. He had to go down to a knee to catch it, but he hauls it in at the 17-yard line of the CAC Mustangs. Boy, what a pass from Coppins.
Boy, it was, Lynn, a long, and there's a flag on the play way back down here. And I think it looks like ineligible man downfield is a preliminary indication. Boy, that's going to take away a big play. Yep, illegal man downfield for the Ricebirds. And it's going to cost them 5, but it's really going to cost them more than that because they were inside the 20 on that long pass play.
All the way down to the 17-yard line, and I mentioned how good a pass it was, but maybe even a better catch because Strange had to do a nice job to recover to get over to that.
Right.
And he went down to a knee to make the catch, but it's going to be negated by a penalty. Ricebirds will have it first down and 15 now from their own 40-yard line. Since Strange in motion, hand to him on a speed sweep, coming to the near side. Looking, he cuts it into the middle. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jaden Strange, 60 yards.
Jaden Strange on the speed sweep, speed being the optimal word there. He took that sweep, cut it right up the field, picked up some good blocks there and picked his lane, and then it was all speed from there. And Jaden had a fantastic catch on the play before, but hey, he picks up a touchdown on the next play, 60 yards.
Ricebirds on to attempt their third PAT of the night. Ryan Kazire is the snapper. Landon Melnichuk is the holder. Good snap, good hold. Jack Hossman puts his right foot into it, and he drills it through, and the Ricebirds lead 21-0 over the CAC Mustangs. Back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
You're invited to the Get Happy Holiday Party, November 6th through 13th at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart. Come in during the holiday party and receive a free limited edition attachment with the purchase of a base. Plus, enjoy a 20% discount on your entire Happy Everything purchase. The Get Happy Holiday Party.
with that number, but he gets it back to the 25-yard line. CAC will have it now for their third possession of the night. 5:29 to go here in the first quarter. The Ricebirds up 21-0.
And not much going for this CAC offense after their first play of the game, which was a Tyler Williams carry of 14 yards, but they've gone backwards since that play and turned it over on downs on their first possession, and the Birds forced a punt on their second possession. This is their third in the first quarter.
Operating from the near half. This is going to be close, and I believe it's going to be a first down.
I think so, yes.
Gain of about 5.5 for Williams, and that moves the ball a half a yard from the midfield stripe. First down and 10 for CAC. Still on the near hash mark. Wide side of the field is to the right. That's where they have two wide outs. They have one wide out to the left. Claps his hands, calls for the ball, takes, rolls to his right, getting some pressure from Starks, chasing him out of bounds. Also over there for the Ricebirds was Cameron Harper.
Gain of about 2 on that run for a quarterback.
A.J. Higgins was out there as well for the Ricebirds in heavy pursuit of the quarterback.
He ran a long ways for only a 2-yard gain, didn't he?
Sure did. But it moves the ball now to the far hash mark into Ricebird territory. 2 yards into Ricebird territory at the 48-yard line with 4:28 to go here in the first quarter. Two wide outs to right, which is short side of the field. Sends one of those guys in motion. Now it's going to hand off to Williams out of the backfield, and Williams is going to give back those 2 yards that they got on the last play.
He ran right into the arms of big Tank Hood there on the left side of the Ricebird line, and he's going to lose a couple.
Tank the Fury Hood. Ball is going to be touching the midfield stripe where it's going to bring up. It's going to bring up now 4th down and 9.5.
Flag down in the middle of the field.
There he is, right at the 46-yard line. Let's see what this is all about. Waiting on the call from the gentleman in the white hat as he's giving an explanation to Coach Price. Coach Price says
it's going to be on the Mustangs, yeah. Ineligible man downfield on the Mustangs. Ricebirds.
They are keenly watching that tonight.
Boy, they are on top of it. And Ricebirds will decline, and they'll bring up 4th down and 9.
The ball just by its length into Ricebird territory. Just right there where the big maroon and white S in the center of the field here at Mosley Stadium. The quarterback takes, he's going to punt, and he gets a good punt off. It's going to hit about the 19th, and it's going to take a CAC roll down to the 1-yard line.
Stopped right at the 1. I was hoping it was going to roll it to the end zone, but boy, it kind of took that backward spin right at the 1 and just stopped dead.
I don't think that the pursuit of the kick team for CAC was going to get there.
No,
but
they weren't. But the ball stopped.
It
sure did. It sure did. But hey, how about a 99-yard drive here?
That's
for the
exactly
Ricebirds?
right. Here come the Ricebird offense from the sideline to the side. To the line of scrimmage, with 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. Ricebirds with a 21-0 lead. Here comes the offense back on the field. Ryan Kazire leads them out. He's the center, gets over the ball. Matthew Hoskin there flanked to his right. Tymer Coppins, quarterback.
Jade Strange lined up in the backfield.
And he is. He's going to flip it late to Strange, and Strange is just going to get out of the end zone. Back to the line of scrimmage, about the 1-yard line is it. Jaden saw a little seam, I think, kind of up in the middle, and he cut, and when he did, his feet went out from under him. And good thing he was just outside the goal line. 2nd down and 10 now for the Ricebirds from their own 1-yard line. That does move the ball to the near hash mark. He's got wide outs to to the left, 2, and 1 to the right. Wide side of the field is to the left. Coppins back to pass, looking. He dumps it out, and it's dropped at the goal line. And that was Joel Ledbetter.
Yeah.
Usually sure-handed Joel Ledbetter.
Absolutely. Yeah, trying a little tonal screen that time, and Joel did not come away with it. 3rd down and 10 for the Ricebirds now.
From their own 1-yard line, operating from out of their own end zone. Again, 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Coppins, the quarterback. A little bit of a hard count. CAC stays very planted. Oh, and Ricebirds fumble the ball right at the goal line. Let's see. CAC says they have it. And they do. Yep. Recovered. Very sloppy play for the Ricebirds.
Yeah.
That whole series for the Ricebirds not executed very well. That looked like number 33, and we don't have him on our roster either. Came up with the ball at the Ricebird 3-yard line.
Yeah, CAC couldn't ask for a better setup here. Down by 3 scores here. Let's see if that Ricebird defense can hold. But boy, it's going to be tough to hold from the 3-yard line. CAC would love to get some points on the board here late in the first quarter.
You bet. Williams, outstanding All-State running back, lined up to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback's in shotgun formation, standing at the Ricebird 8-yard line. Sends a man in motion, going to hand to Williams into the line, and Williams is going to get down to about the 1-yard line. Gain of a couple on the play. Gets it down actually just inside the Ricebird 1-yard line. 2:36 to go. Opening quarter, Ricebirds with a 21-0 lead, but just handed CAC a gift at their own 3-yard line. Understand our internet connection has been restored, so those of you watching, or if you're not watching, you can tune in now. The Ricebirds are going to catch the ball carrier in the backfield and throw him for a loss back to the 6-yard line. It's going to bring up now 3rd down and goal to go for CAC.
Ryan Kazire was again the first one there, and then Starks was in there. I believe Cameron Harper, maybe A.J. Higgins as well. It's going to be a loss of 5 on the play.
Back to the 6-yard line. 3rd down, goal to go for the Mustangs. 1:44, clock moving here in the opening quarter. Play coming in from Coach Shoemaker for the Mustangs. Ball's in the center of the field. Quarterback sends a man in motion from the left to the right. Takes, fakes, fires out, got a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, CAC. 6 yards, and CAC is on the board.
Yep, a little play action pass that time, and Ricebirds bit on the fake, and number 24 slipped out of the backfield into the end zone, and it was an easy touchdown throw and catch for the Mustangs, 6 yards. And, of course, folks, we're sorry that we do not have all of the CAC names to go with their numbers. Freshman quarterback number 8 there completed the pass to number 24.
Ryan on to attempt the extra point, and the snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and it is good, and the CAC Mustangs have trimmed the Ricebirds' lead to 21-7 with 1:26 to go in the first quarter. We're back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Like you, Stedman's Ace Hardware is passionate about their community. They support the Lions Club, Fight Like a Kid, and numerous other organizations, including youth, high school, and adult sports programs. Whether helping their neighbors or helping their customers, Stedman's Ace Hardware truly is a helpful place. Shop Weber Grills, Blackstone Griddles, Traeger Pellet Grills and Pellets, and more, and get all the help you need at Stedman's Ace Hardware, 110 South College in downtown Stuttgart. Stedman's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. 2 locations, 19th and Main Street for Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and out across from Max Prairie Wings on Highway 63 North for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And know that you can also check out their inventories online. The Chevrolet, Buick, GMC inventory can be seen at petrusgm.com, or for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, try petrusautosales.com. Petrus, powering tonight's tonight's Ricebird broadcast. CAC, after scoring to cut the Ricebird lead to 21-7, they kick off, and Joel Ledbetter is going to field it for the Ricebirds on a little short onside kick just inside Ricebird territory at the 49-yard line. That's where the Birds will have it. First down and 10 after a very sloppy 3 plays back in the shadow of their own goalpost, Brent.
Yeah, you know, when you get the ball back there, you know, it kind of puts just a little bit of pressure on you there. The Ricebirds did not respond well that time and put the ball on the turf, but much better field position here for the Ricebirds.
At their own 49-yard line, ball's on the far hash mark. Birds moving from the left to the right. Short side of the field is to the left, and that's where they've got 2 wideouts. He's going to fire out and got Jaden Strange complete at the 49. Gets across midfield down to the 45-yard line. And I'm sorry, that was Jack Hossman, not Jaden Strange. Jaden was lined up on this side. At an angle, that 7 looked like a 1. That's my excuse anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, it's on the far side of the field.
Right. Yep, I'll buy that. 6-yard gain on first down.
Nice job by Hossman. Now, Jaden Strange is split back over there where he's been the rest of the night, so I'm continuing to pile on the excuses there. Ricebirds, 2nd down and 4 from the CAC 45-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right. They send Jaden Strange in motion from the left, and he'll line up on the right side along with Hossman and Ledbetter. And timeout, Stuttgart. Coach Price saw something he didn't like, so he calls timeout. He's going to fix it. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with him. You're listening to Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Lennox Industries in Stuttgart is now hiring individuals with significant manufacturing experience at above their current entry-level rates, starting at $16.15 an hour for first shift and $16.90 an hour for second shift. This is in addition to Friday through Sunday shifts at 40 hours pay for 36 hours work and seasonal shift incentives of bigger bonuses and increased starting pay. Join the Lennox team, the leading HVAC company in America. Call 870-672-8161 or apply online at LennoxInternational.com/careers. Lennox Industries is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside Brent Whitman. We're glad to have you joining us here for Ricebird football. 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ricebirds with a 21-7 lead over Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs. Ricebirds looking at 2nd down and 4 from just inside CAC's 45-yard line. Coppins sends Jaden Strange in motion from the left to the right. Fakes to him, gets hit in the back, and the pass is going to be a wobbly lame duck, and it's going to fall incomplete. Coppins didn't hear him coming, but one of the CAC defenders came and hit him from behind just as he released the ball.
And that was number 34, who we do have his name, but boy, I'm going to have a heck of a time trying to pronounce that one. Olisa Adigwe. At least that's what it looks like to me, yes. Olisa Adigwe, number 34.
Adigwe. 3rd down and 4 for the Ricebirds from, again, just inside the 45 of CAC. Handoff. Here we go. Ricebirds coming to the near side. Daniel Poole breaks the tackle at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and out of bounds, and they're going to throw another flag for some high stepping at the 2-yard line.
That is unbelievable.
What is that about?
That is unbelievable. You cannot throw a flag when the man is just trying to put a move on a guy at the 5-yard line. That is unbelievable.
Goodness gracious.
If he was walking into the end zone, maybe, but he got tackled.
Yes, I don't get that. You're trying to move your legs out of the way of the defender that's trying to tackle you, and he throws a flag. And I'm telling you, this guy, when he throws
that they might wave it off, too, because they are
talking about it.
Yeah, you can't throw one there.
Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
I mean, if you throw one there, how many flags would Walter Payton have had in the day?
And they are waving it off. That is the right call.
Yeah.
Second week, not in a row, but the second time in the last 3 weeks we've seen them meet and make the right call.
Yes, absolutely. Good job there by the refs. Talking that over, but what a good hard run by Poole down to the 2.
And here come the Ricebirds from the sideline to the line of scrimmage. Ball's going to be on the near hash mark from the CAC 2-yard line. 2 wide outs to the left. That's Strange and Hossman. Wide out to the right is Joel Ledbetter. Daniel Poole is lined up to the left of Coppins, the quarterback. Tymer, shotgun formation, standing at the CAC 6, awaiting the snap. Takes it, fakes it, fires across the middle for Ledbetter, incomplete. Ledbetter in some heavy traffic and a lot of heat on the ball as well. Second down goal coming up for the Ricebirds from the CAC 2.
How about this, Lynn? Daniel Poole tonight, 2 carries, 79 yards.
That's pretty good average there.
Pretty good average.
Just a tick under 40 yards a carry. We'll take that all day long.
Yes,
Strange and Hossman split wide to the left again, which is the wide side of the field. Ledbetter split wide to the right. Daniel Poole lined up to the right of Coppins, the quarterback. Takes hands to Poole. Poole powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ricebirds. Daniel Poole for the Birds.
Well, he took it 43 yards down to the 2. I guess it's only right that he gets the final 2. 81 yards on 3 carries and 2 touchdowns for Daniel Poole on the 9. The Ricebirds have their 4th touchdown here of the first quarter. 11 seconds remaining.
27-7, Ricebirds with the PAT to come. Ryan Kazire is the snapper. Landon Melnichuk is the holder. Good snap, good hole. Hossman's foot into it. It's good. The Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the CAC Mustangs 28-7. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
When it comes to heating my home, my water, cooking meals, or drying clothes, nothing beats natural gas from CenterPoint Energy. It's my most affordable option. It costs less to use than most other energy sources, and it's easier on the environment. So if you already have natural gas, keep it. But if you're replacing an appliance, choose it.
To learn more about enjoying the benefits of a natural gas home, visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy. Always there.
And we welcome you back to Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart for Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Petrus 2 locations, 19th and Main for Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and out across from Max Prairie Wings for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's Petrus Auto Sales. Trucks are arriving daily. 4 came in today at Petrus Auto Sales out across from Max. So get on out and check them out. That's Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird broadcast. Hossman's kick's going to be fielded inside the 15, back out across the 20, back across the 30, across the 35, out to about the 38-yard line. Nice return for the CAC Mustangs, and that's where they'll have it with 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Stuttgart Ricebirds with a 28-7 lead over Central Arkansas Christian. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Glad to have you join us on this regular season finale here. Already week 11 of the high school football season. And this wraps up the regular season all across the state tonight. A few games played last night as well. 2 wide outs to the left. Sends a man in motion from left to the right. Going to hand to Williams in the line. Hit the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one and drags Ricebird defenders across midfield down to the Ricebird 45-yard line. What a hard run there by Williams.
Absolutely. 15 yards there for Tyler Williams, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the CAC Mustang player down.
That is 1 quarter in the books for Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. We'll be back with second quarter action in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Flu shots are available now at Urgent Care of Stuttgart for ages 2 and up. No appointment is necessary. Simply walk in. Most major insurance providers are accepted, and you can call ahead to 672-0911 to find out if you're covered. If not covered by insurance, the cost is $30. Supplies are limited, so get your flu shot today at Urgent Care of Stuttgart. And if you start to experience a sudden onset fever, chills, aches, tiredness, a sore throat, or dry cough, visit Urgent Care for treatment without a wait. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Urgent Care of Stuttgart at 22nd and Park Avenue. Get sick? Get seen today.
Freemeyer's Best Friends Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 44 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebirds tradition. Freemeyer's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now, Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeyer's. Best brands, best prices, best people.
And we welcome you back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, Arkansas for tonight's 2-4A conference matchup between the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. We're glad to have you joining us tonight for Ricebird football and also on our EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebirds YouTube channel. And our internet problems, we think we've got corrected, and hopefully our picture is good on our YouTube channel now as well. As we start second quarter of action, CAC's got it first down and 10 at the Stuttgart 45, and on the first, or just prior to first snap, Ricebirds jump off sides.
Yeah, I think one of them was lined up in the neutral zone there.
So 5 free yards for CAC, and the Ricebirds give a little bit more ground here. CAC will have it first and 5 from the Stuttgart 40. CAC, white jerseys with purple numerals, dark purple pants, bright gold helmets, and your Ricebirds in all maroon. Pants, jerseys, and helmets with white trim. Quarterback drops the snap, picks it up, rolling to his left, getting some pressure, fires deep. He's got a man on the far side, overthrown, out of bounds into pretty good Ricebird coverage over there.
Yep, Jackson Robinson and Kendrick Hawkins in coverage there, and the ball just sailed a little bit out of bounds, but the quarterback was under some heavy pressure as Briar West was.
And Tank Hood.
Yeah, they were about to lay him out, I believe. Yeah, they were.
Second down 5 for CAC from the Stuttgart 40-yard line. Just underway second quarter, 11:52 to go. Clock stop with the incompletion. CAC moving from the north to the south, headed towards Lenox for those of you familiar with Mosley Stadium. And the Ricebirds' Cameron Harper gets a little bit early start, and that's going to give a first down to the CAC Mustangs. They got 2 5-yard penalties on the Ricebirds to get this first down, so it's going to be first and 10 now from the Ricebird 35-yard line.
Yeah, just a little sloppy out there tonight, but Ricebirds coming off that big win. You know, you're playing a team that's 2-7, just a little bit unfocused tonight, I believe.
CAC, wide outs on each side, wide side of the fields to the left. Quarterback, back to pass, looking, being chased out of the pocket, fires. He's got his man complete inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. Going to be a couple yards short of a first down.
For the Ricebirds, game is to the 28-yard line.
Ricebirds bring him down immediately after he caught it.
Jaden Strange coming up from a safety spot, gain of 7 on that play.
Second and 3, 11:25 to go, first half. Ricebirds with a 28-7 lead over CAC. CAC sends a man in motion, faked him on a speed sweep, hand to Williams out of the backfield, and I believe Williams is going to have just enough for a first down to the 25-yard line. And that should be good enough if they put it down on the stripe, and they do. First and 10 for Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs.
Yeah, they pick up one first down via Ricebird penalties, and now they pick up their second first down on this drive.
2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback fakes to Williams, fires across the middle into heavy traffic. Receiver had it in his hands, and I think he's a little disgusted with himself for dropping it. He was in good coverage. Jaden Strange was there, but it looked like it hit him right in the hands, Brent, and falls incomplete, second and 10.
Yeah, pretty good pass there from the freshman quarterback, just unable to come away with anything. And, boy, not a lick of breeze out there at all, as you see the smoke from the
from the
hamburger grill out there,
yeah.
slowly moving across the field here.
I think that might be planned.
That could be.
Like they do at the carnivals. They always set it up on the end and put the big fans on it.
Mm-hmm.
2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback back to pass. Looks, fires across the middle. Got a man wide open at the 10. Ricebirds are going to bring him down at the 5-yard line. Nice play by the CAC Mustangs. And they're going to be set up 1st and goal at the Ricebird 5.
20 yards on that throw and pass to number 23. That's Jackson Stewart.
We have that name to go with that number. Ricebird secondary left him open right across the middle. Quarterback, the freshman, did a nice job getting it to him. Here comes CAC. 1st and goal at the Ricebird 5. Man in motion from the left to the right. Going to hand to Williams in the line. Nothing doing. Nothing doing.
Now Cameron Harper from his defensive end position got into the backfield. Brought down Williams for a short loss on the play.
Back outside of the 5-yard line, about a half-yard loss. 2nd down, goal to go for CAC with 10:08 to go in the first half. Clock moving. Ricebirds with a 28-7 lead in this 2-4A conference finale. Ricebirds have already clinched the number 1 seed out of the 2-4A conference. They'll be playing host next week to the Monticello Billies right here at Ned Mosley Stadium. CAC will end their season here tonight. 2 wide outs to the right for the Mustangs, and a whistle and timeout. CAC. Coach Shoemaker wants to talk about it, so let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM, part of the EAB Sports Network.
The housing market is red hot and interest rates are low. If you've considered selling your property but have questions first, call Sandra Brothers at Brothers Realty. You'll always get the best in real estate sales and service at the lowest prices in town. And rest easy knowing Sandra is doing all she can to market your listing. Call Brothers Realty at 870-659-4218 to get started. Browse listings online at brothers-realty.com and follow Brothers Realty on Instagram and Facebook to see Brothers Realty selling Stuttgart to you and for you.
And we welcome you back to Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart for Stuttgart Ricebird football. We're powered every Friday night by Petrus in Stuttgart. And don't forget, Petrus Chevrolet Buick GMC as well as Petrus Auto Sales. Great place to go for tires and front end alignments. So if your ride is needing either one of those, you just need to think about Petrus regardless of the make or model. Petrus can provide you with tires, alignments, and keep you on the road. Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird broadcast. 2nd down, goal to go for CAC from just outside the Ricebird 5. Quarterback takes snap, rolls, fires. He's got his man complete. End zone, touchdown CAC. On the reception, number 5, Tyler Williams.
Yeah, nice catch that time by Williams as he was under just a little bit of pressure. Took a hard hit, but held on to the football. It's 60 yards passing now for the freshman quarterback for CAC and 2 touchdowns in the first half. Tyler Williams' first catch of the night, 6-yard touchdown catch. 28-13 now as the extra point is pending.
Isaac Ryan on to attempt and a penalty marker. Ooh, and I hate that they blew that one dead because he missed it to the left. Offsides on Stuttgart. Goodness.
A plethora of penalties tonight by the Ricebirds so far, and we're just early in the second quarter here. And Coach Price is not going to like that at all. You definitely don't need that here tonight as you're going into the playoffs. Don't need a sloppy game here to carry over to next week. That's for sure. So that'll move the ball up to the 1.5.
And they'll again attempt the PAT. Corey Blevins is the holder, and there is the kick, and it's up, and it looks good, and it is. The CAC Mustangs have cut the Ricebird lead in half. Stuttgart leads 28-14, 9:34 to go here in the first half. Back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
The
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
Welcome back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Cited tonight's 2-4A conference matchup between the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the CAC Mustangs. CAC just scored to cut the Ricebird lead in half. Stuttgart leads 28-14. 9:34 to go here in the first half. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman on senior night as well as band night here at Mosley Stadium. Isaac Ryan has it teed up for the Mustangs. Every other kick has been an onside, and this one is too. And the Ricebirds are going to feel it. I believe that's Briar West.
Yes, it is.
Got it? Just about the 45-yard line on the Ricebird side of the ball. And that's where they'll have it first down and 10. Well, actually, they're going to mark it back at the 42-yard line.
It looks like they're marking it where he stopped sliding.
Yeah,
instead of where he started sliding.
Forward progress. That's exactly right. Special word of thanks to Little Caesars Pizza here on 22nd Street for providing pizza in the press box here for the visiting media. And I tell you what, a great way to make a nice impression on visitors to the area that are covering the game. Because I can tell you, Brent, you and I know when you travel, food is the last thing that we have time to worry about. And what a nice surprise and for him to get here, and we appreciate Little Caesars. Tymer Coppins takes a snap, back to pass. He's in trouble. He's going to be chased out of the pocket. Now he tucks it and runs across the 45, midfield, 45, and out of bounds inside of CAC territory.
And he lowered the boom on number 25.
Carl Blevins.
Yeah, he did. He lowered his shoulder and ran over him as he was headed out of bounds. It's going to be a first down for the Ricebirds.
Down at the CAC 42-yard line.
Gain of about 15 on that play for Tymer. He was looking to throw it there, didn't have anything downfield, but wisely tucked and ran and picked up 15 yards.
First and 10 for the Ricebirds. Ball's on the near hash mark. They're moving from the right to the left, from the south to the north. Two wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. They send Jaden Strange in motion from the left. Going to fire out to him, and a little screen pass complete to 45-40. Still on his feet and bullying his way down to a first down, I believe, Brent.
I think so as well.
Going to be a gain of about 10 on the play. Let's see where they set it down. Yes, it is going to be a first down at the 31-yard line. Ricebirds with a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Ball now on the far hash mark. Two wide outs to the left, which is the wide side of the field. One wide out to the right. Single back standing to the right. CAC jumps, but no call. and
the Ricebird fans thought it was offside.
We have some Ricebird fans very, very opinionated. Fires out. Joel Ledbetter complete. Sure-handed Joel got it for about an 8-yard gain down about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, nice throw to catch it there. Coppins to Ledbetter. Gain of 8 on that play.
Second down 2 coming up for the Ricebirds. Ball just inside the CAC 25-yard line with 8:23 to go in the first half. Ricebirds with a 28-14 lead. Two wide outs to the left, one to the right. Coppins, shotgun formation, takes, hands Jackson Robinson over the left side. Jackson down to the 20-yard line.
Gain of 4 for Jackson.
And that'll move the sticks.
Gain of 3 is where they're going to put it. But, yeah, more than enough for the first down.
Ball is right at the 20-yard line in the center of the field as the Ricebirds make their way from the right to the left on your radio dial. Here come the Birds. They break the huddle. Send Jaden Strange wide right, Joel Ledbetter wide left. Contavious Daniels split to the left as well. Jackson Robinson lined up to the right. Fakes to Robinson, fires out. Almost picked off by number 25, Coy Blevins, as he stepped right in front of Contavious Daniels.
Sure did.
And that could have been 6.
Yes.
I'm not sure how fast he was because he'd have a long way to go.
Yeah, Contavious there, I think, kept the ball away from him, just by getting his hands up there. Knocked it away, he might have seen 6.
Second down 10 for the Ricebirds, again from the 20-yard line of the CAC Mustangs. 2 wide outs to the right. This time going to hand to Robinson, looking for a seam, and he gets it. Breaks a tackle at the 18. Powers his way inside the 15-yard line. What a hard run by Jackson Robinson.
Gain of 7 for Jackson Robinson.
Third down, 4.
It's going to make a third down and about 3.5 here for the Ricebirds.
Ball's on the near hash mark. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Coppins looks to the sideline. Calls for the ball. Takes, hands Robinson right into the line. Puts his head down. Powers his way down to the 12.
And going to be a little short. Here, let's see what Coach Price will do on 4th down. He will elect to kick a field goal. That looks like he's going to go for it.
Coppins stays in.
Clock rolling here, 6:44 left in the first half.
Here come the Birds on 4th down and 2. From the 12 of CAC, Coppins takes. He's going to keep it himself. He's got a first down inside the 10-yard line, down to close to the 8-yard line, and that'll set the Ricebirds up. First down, goal to go.
A gain of about 3 or 4. We'll give him 4 for Coppins on 4th down. First down and goal just inside the 9.
Ball's on the far hash mark. 6:18 to go. Clock moving. Jackson Robinson will be in the backfield with Coppins. 3 wide outs to the left, which is the wide side of the field. Takes, hands off. Robinson starts left and cuts it right into the line.
Still going.
Still going all the way down to the 1-yard line. Jackson Robinson.
Boy, he just popped out of the pile there. 2 or 3 Mustangs had a hold of him, but boy, he would not go down. Popped out of the scrum and made it down to the 1.
Kobe Bryant checks in for the Ricebirds. This looks like a little power package coming here. Strange will be split wide to the right, Ledbetter wide to the left. Jackson Robinson is going to get the call. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Ricebirds. Jackson Robinson takes it the final yard, and the Birds strike again and stretch their lead 34-14.
1 yard over the right side of that Ricebird offensive line, Lynn, who has gotten better and better each week. Is coming into the season, with so many new starters in there, we were kind of worried about that offensive line, but boy, they have been playing better and better each week.
They've certainly been gelling, Brent, no doubt. Ryan Kazire snap. Landon Melnichuk's hold. Jack Hausman's kick. It's good, and the Ricebirds lead. CAC Mustangs 35-14. Back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals, that's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs 35-14. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Want to thank once again Riceland Foods for providing the fireworks here tonight. The Ricebird offense has had plenty of fireworks on the field, and the fireworks in the south end really do enhance the football broadcast, or not so much the broadcast, but the football experience here at Mosley Stadium. Hausman moves up, puts his foot into it, end over end, high kick. It's going to be taken at the 17 and back across the 20 and 25 and out across the 30-yard line. Ricebird special teams converge on the return man, and that, I believe, is 24.
First down at 10.
Again, we don't have the name to go with that. I sure apologize I'm sure we've got some CAC fans, particularly watching on our EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebirds YouTube channel, and we sure apologize that we weren't provided the names to go with the numbers.
Not a bad crowd here, actually, across the way from CAC.
It was kind of a late arriving crowd.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Getting out of that Little Rock traffic, or North Little Rock traffic. CAC, first down and 10. Quarterback takes a snap, rolling to his right, getting a lot of pressure. Looks, fires, got a man open at the 43-yard line, and he is punished, but he hangs on the reception. Number 12, Isaac Grind, who's also their place kicker.
He's going to have close to 10 yards in the first down. We'll have to see where they put it down.
Here's the line of the game. Marked at the 40.
Ball's going to be at the 42-yard line. It's going to bring up now second down and 1 for the Mustangs. Ball's on the near hash mark here in the second quarter. They're moving from the left to the right on your radio dial. Two wide outs to the left, sends one of those in motion. Going to fake to him and then hand to Williams into the line. Landon Melnichuk is right there for the Ricebirds. Also, I think Deontay Starks and A.J. Higgins.
He's going to have just enough for the first down.
Landon Melnichuk. Good strong effort by the Ricebirds. First down and 10 for CAC from their own 44-yard line with 4:48 to go. Clock moving here in the first half. Quarterback takes a snap, 2 steps back, throws, and it is incomplete. Couple of CAC Mustangs in the area, but also 3 defenders for the Ricebirds. They had it well covered, and the 2 receivers for CAC kind of looked at each other like, well, I thought you were going to get
it. Exactly. Yeah, kind of threw it into no man's land there. Luckily that it wasn't intercepted, I think, there as well.
Luckily for CAC, absolutely.
Yeah, because he took a hit too when he threw that. Starks was bearing down on him that time.
Boy, he had timed it perfect as well. Here come the Mustangs as they look to the sideline. Coach Shoemaker. 2 wide outs to the left, which is the wide side of the field. Back to pass. Again, going to sail it down. He's got a man wide open, and he does a juggling act and drops it. Just couldn't hang on. Number 6, Shaw Rycraw, and he would have had 6.
Yeah, yes, he would have. He'd gotten behind the Ricebird defense that time, Lynn, and he might have been picking out his touchdown dance that time, but just didn't secure the ball. And that would have been the 3rd touchdown of the night for CAC. Ricebird get a break there with the drop.
Impressive performance tonight for the freshman quarterback, number 8. 3rd down and 10 now. He takes the snap, rolling to his left, looking now, getting a lot of pressure. Deontay Clark, and he's going to be sailed out of bounds. Briar West on the far side.
Well, Briar West with a head of steam, Lynn, and the quarterback couldn't get his arm up to throw the ball away, and it's going to be a big loss for the Mustangs. Loss of about 10 on that play.
Deontay Clark had changed the quarterback's trajectory from running laterally to running backwards, and then, boy, here comes Briar West like a house of fire. Hammers him down out of bounds. A huge loss back to the 34-yard line. They've got to get to the Ricebird 46 for a first down, so this is going to be a punting situation for the Mustangs. Puts his foot into it, and it's going to be a decent kick. It's going to hit at the Ricebird 39. It's going to be picked up over there by Jaden Strange with a full head of steam. Back across midfield, 45, cutting to the near side, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Can you say touchdown Ricebirds? Jaden Strange.
What a return by Strange, Lynn. And you said it. He caught that ball with a full head of steam on the far far sidelines, took it about 20 yards, and then cut it across midfield, picked up some blocks, and just used his fantastic speed that we have seen now for several years here, made his way into the end zone. You know, Jaden had a punt return for a touchdown at CAC last year, so now he has one each year against CAC Mustangs.
41-14, Ricebirds lead after that 61-yard touchdown punt return by Jaden Strange. Hossman on to attempt the extra point. And it is good, and the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the CAC Mustangs 42-14. Back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Looking for a new job to get you where you need to be? Cross that goal line with ease by contacting Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart. Feel like you're facing a fourth down and long in your job search? Express Employment Professionals can help you get the first down by making your job search easier with no cost to apply or find you a job. If your business is recruiting employees or hiring seasonal workers, don't throw a Hail Mary. Deal with Express Employment Professionals and score like never before. Your number one team is Express Employment Professionals, 1904 South Main, Suite 1 in Stuttgart. Call 870-672-4568 or go to expresspros.com.
Welcome back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where Jaden Strange has electrified the crowd with his 61-yard punt return for a touchdown, giving the Ricebirds a 42-14 lead with 4:01 to go in the first half. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Glad to have you joining us for Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Jaden Strange speed reminds me of how fast those vehicles are leaving Petrus in Stuttgart. About as quick as they come in, they go out. So get in line, pick you out one at Petrus Auto Sales or Petrus Chevrolet Buick GMC in Stuttgart. Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird football. Mustang return of the Hossman kick comes back to about the 29-yard line of CAC. That's where they'll have it first down and 10, trailing the Ricebirds 42-14 with just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
Number 12, Lynn Sparky Clark in there on that tackle for the Ricebirds.
Deontay Clark, he powered the junior high this last year. Glad to have him out there on the varsity squad. Here comes CACs. They break the huddle. They're going to send two wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. One wide out to the left. Quarterback, shotgun formation. He's going to hand to Williams. Williams straight into the line and a little bit of positive yardage. Brent out to about the 33, I believe.
Yeah, but
gain of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, gain of 4 up the middle. Briar West, Ryan Kazire, Jackson Robinson all in there on that stop.
See Tank Hood in there.
That's 13 carries, 34 yards for Williams.
He was their bell cow against the Ricebirds a year ago.
Yep.
Quarterback claps his hands forward. Here's a penalty marker down. He's being chased, and he's going to be finally brought down. A big loss back at the 24. Let's see what we've got penalty marker-wise out here on the 34-yard line.
Yeah,
thrown by the official on this side.
Yeah. The quarterback was under heavy pressure that time, unable to get rid of it again, goes down for the sack. Now we're going to have a little conference here.
Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go.
I believe this referee on the near side his arm should be limber.
Absolutely.
By now. He has got that flag out of his pocket several times.
He throws it. He wants everybody in the county to see it. I can promise you that. And here's the call. It's going to be a hold against the Ricebirds. Well, how about that?
Okay.
Jackson Robinson cannot believe it.
Another Ricebird penalty.
And I don't think Coach Price can believe it either. He's got there with his arms in that up position like, what?
Yes.
And this will be, instead of a huge loss for the Mustangs,
it's going to be a
first down out at the 43-yard line.
Yes, it is.
1st and 10 for Central Arkansas Christian. CAC out of North Little Rock, private school out of North Little Rock. They've got two wideouts to each side. Now they send a man in motion from the right to left. Fake to him, going to hand to Williams into the line. Nothing doing. Ricebirds all over that.
Yeah, they run the little fake the speed sweep there, but they haven't given it to him yet tonight. You know, it goes to Williams every time, so the Ricebirds are kind of sitting on that now.
Tank Hood and Deontay Clark led the charge for the Ricebirds. Tank getting his chin strap fixed by Briar West out there. Quarterback takes a snap, rolling to his right. Looking, fires, and had a man on the near sideline here at midfield. Went right through his hands. Now, the ball was thrown a little bit high, but he did get both hands on it. Should have caught that one. That was number 25, Corey Bevins, for the CAC Mustangs, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Mustangs from just shy of their own 45-yard line with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Clock stopped here with the incompletion. Ricebirds up 42-14. 2-4A conference finale. Quarterback back to pass, looking, going to throw it as far as he can. Nobody back there but Ricebirds. I don't get that. He was trying to overthrow everything.
That could be, or maybe he thought his receiver was going to go long, and his receiver broke off his route short, but there was no Mustang in the area code that time. Going to bring up 4th down and 8 now.
2:24 to go in the first half. Ricebirds with a 42-14 lead, and looks like they're going to get the ball again. Jaden Strange back. He's standing back at about his own 26-yard line.
If they're smart here, they'll kick it out of bounds.
Well, it looked like they tried to do that the last time, and he goes and picks it up
a funny bounce.
Yeah,
it sure did.
Jaden moving up a little bit as it looks like CAC is not dropping anybody back. Now there's a delay of game, so that'll help make the mind up for Coach Shoemaker. I'm certain of that.
That's it. That's right. It should be a definite punting situation here with 2:24 left.
4th down and about 14 coming up for CAC. Strange is still not retreating very far.
No, he's not.
Quarterback with a back standing right to his right side. Calls for it. Back to pass. On 4th down. Looks, he airs it out long and, well overthrown everybody. Landon Melichuk, great coverage on the defender.
Yeah, he was wanting, I think he was wanting Williams that time out of the backfield. Williams kind of slowed down. He's kind of got a little limp there, so he might have pulled a hamstring or caught a cramp out there, and the ball was overthrown, and the Ricebirds will take over here. And Lynn, this game was 28-14. It seemed like not that long ago, and here we are. The Ricebirds are 1 score away from getting the mercy rule
to start the second half. That's exactly right. On band night and senior night here at Mosley Stadium, seniors were honored before football players were honored before the ball game tonight. We'll mention who those are again at halftime as well. Coppins, hands off.
That's
Deontay Clark on the carry, the 9th grader. He's going to have about 4 on his first varsity carry. And we've got a Ricebird down on the carpet.
That's Aiden Robnett, who I didn't think was going to play tonight.
I didn't either. And Aiden is coming off, favoring his left ankle, which is heavily taped, it looks like. Yeah. And he was one of those that Coach Price mentioned in his coaches show that we're going to hold out tonight, try to get well, and that didn't work out.
No, it didn't. No, it did not, because he's still limping.
2nd down, 6. Deontay Clark gets 4 yards on his first varsity carry of his career. Back to pass. Coppins looking. He's got a man right across the middle of the field. Complete. Kobe Bryant. Complete at the 20. Down to the 19-yard line. Move the sticks. Kobe Bryant on the reception.
17 yards on that reception. Kobe Bryant from Tymer Coppins. Tymer did a good job that time. We're just waiting and looking to his second or maybe even third option, and he found Kobe Bryant wide open down the middle of the field.
Coppins with 2 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Deontay Clark, they call him Sparky, lines up to the left, takes, hands to Clark. Clark trying to get the corner on the right side. Turns the corner, 15, 10, 5. He's in the end zone. First varsity touchdown. Deontay Clark. Sparky scores 6.
There you go, from 19 yards out. Deontay Clark takes it around the right side. What a nice run on only his second varsity carry. Deontay Clark, number 12, with the Ricebird touchdown. The Ricebirds are a point away from invoking the mercy rule here late in the first half.
Ryan Kazar's the snapper. Landon Melnichuk is the holder. Jack Hossman puts his right foot into it. Watch out at the concession stand. Here it comes. It's good. And the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead 49-14 over the CAC Mustangs. Back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Arkansas-owned EAB, East Arkansas Broadcasters. This is Country 97.3 KDEW. DeWitt, Stuttgart. Country 97.3.
Hello, this is Kyle Stovison with Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services in Stuttgart. If you're looking to purchase or refinance farm real estate, equipment, cattle, or need capital for your crop operating expenses, we finance it all and share our profits through our patronage program. At Ag Heritage, we have friendly loan officers, competitive rates, and most of all, a lender who provides you with a financing package tailor-made to fit your individual needs. Please contact Kevin Wingfield or myself, Kyle Stovison, in Stuttgart at 870-673-1558. Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services is an equal housing lender.
Now, that's not much of a game.
And welcome you back to Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart. Ricebirds lead the CAC Mustangs by a score of 49-14. Hossman kicks off, and it's going to be returned back across the 30 out to about the 33-yard line. We're going to mark it at the 32-yard line, and that's where CAC will have it first down and 10 with 1:07 to go here in the first half. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Want to mention also pregame meal today was sponsored by Southside Baptist Church. They fed the football players, coaches, and cheerleaders before the game today. Appreciate so much Southside Baptist Church for their fine contribution and that great meal that they cooked. I saw a couple of photos of the guys cooking on Facebook this afternoon, and we appreciate them so much. Here comes CAC. They send a man in motion right to left, going to fake him, hand to Williams straight. Excuse me, that's not Williams that they're handing off to. That's number 24 into the line, and he's going to have what looks like about 5 yards on first down. Clock rolls under a minute to go in the first half. Ricebirds with a 35-point lead. Keep CAC out of the end zone here before the first half. And the second half will go pretty quick. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Going to hand off into the line. Running room, 40 and 45-yard line. First down. Briar West brings him down after he gets across the 45 out to the 47-yard line. First down and 10 CAC. 33 seconds to go here in the first half. Quickly back to the line. 2 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Handoff again in the line. This time kind of slipped when he got to the line, and that might have been due to the fact that it was covered in maroon
I
jersey.
believe so. Yes, several Ricebirds there. Clark, West, Hood. The clock rolls to 10 seconds left in the first half. Not sure they'll get off another play, and I don't think they will.
Don't think they even want to, so that is going to take us to the end of the first half. It's been a good one for the Stuttgart Ricebirds as the clock rolls to all zeros. Stuttgart Ricebirds lead this one 49-14 here at the half. We've got the Southern Bancorp halftime show coming your way. We'll have some scores from around the area of interest for you. We'll have the scoring summary. Brent will have our first half stats, and we're also going to recognize our seniors as well, and you'll be able to enjoy band night here for those of you that are watching on our EAB Sports Network YouTube page, as we'll have the band out 120-some members strong here tonight as they all gathered before the ball game tonight and performed a national anthem and sounded and looked great. So we'll enjoy that, and we'll recognize the seniors as well. We'll get started on the Southern Bancorp halftime show in 5 minutes.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth-building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart is seeking experienced retail sales associates, and they're also hiring for various warehouse positions with daytime and nighttime hours available. Max is a family-owned and operated company with a long track record of exceptional customer service. If you want to work in a supportive, energetic, and enjoyable environment, and you love to help customers, apply for Max Prairie Wings retail sales associate or warehouse positions today at Express Employment Professionals, 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Learn more by calling Express at 870-672-4568 or apply online at expresspros.com.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $100 million. So, what would you do if you won?
If I won the jackpot, I would buy my own racehorse.
If I won the lottery, I would buy my wife a beach house.
First person I would call would be my husband. He's got a big mouth, but I would still call him first.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot of more than $100 million. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Tired of filling your ice chest with ice only to have it all turn to water before the day is over? No longer want to deal with busted hinges, broken latches, or cracked handles on your cooler? Come to Blue Seal Petroleum for a new K2 cooler. K2 coolers are roto-molded to be tougher than traditional ice chests. These are rugged and durable ice chests that deliver maximum ice retention without breaking the bank. Whatever you're trying to keep cold, stays cold. No matter your activities, you won't be disappointed by your K2 cooler. Available now at Blue Seal Petroleum, South Whitehead Drive in DeWitt, and Stuttgart at 1902 South Park Avenue.
Petrus Buick GMC is a proud supporter of the Stuttgart Ricebirds, and we wish each of you a safe and successful football season. Put on that Ricebird pride and head over to Ned Mosley Stadium in style in your brand new GMC truck or SUV, available now. And we're also taking custom orders with no deposit required. Get in your new vehicle just in time for all the Ricebird festivities. Call today, Petrus Buick GMC, 870-673-2664. Stop by 1901 South Main Street in Stuttgart or visit us on the web at petrusgm.com. Petrus Buick GMC, we are professional grade.
Tired of the daily commute or just looking for a home within your means? Call Stuttgart Rental Properties today at 673-8888 for clean, comfortable, and affordable apartments. Magnolia Apartments are located at 415 South Main in Stuttgart, and these one-bedroom apartments are fully furnished with a queen bed, a large living room, and nice appointments. Water, gas, and cable are paid, so all you need is rent. To view Magnolia Apartments, call Stuttgart Rental Properties at 673-8888. That's 673-8888.
Freemeyer's Best Friends Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 44 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebirds tradition. Freemeyer's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now, Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeyer's. Best brands, best prices, best people.
A generator is one of those things you never think about until you need it. How about a hot shower? It's amazing how important the little things really are in these situations. At Durden's in Stuttgart, we like to help make the little things easier. That's why we're now your local authorized Generac dealer. And that's important too, because not all companies can sell, install, and provide warranty service on your generator, but Durden's can. Let's face it, a generator is a big investment. Keep it ready to run correctly so you're not left in the dark when the next storm or outage happens. Call us today at 673-1356 for home backup options, portable generators, and even commercial options for your business. You can also request service for your generator online at durdenneat.com/schedule. Let's skip the cold showers and save the candlelight dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart. Guaranteed comfort since 1960.
My name is Adam Gray. I have so far lost 32 patients to COVID-19, and I've consoled people who contracted the virus and gave it to a loved one who then died. And this is breaking my heart. A very large percentage of the people in Arkansas right now that are being hospitalized are under the age of 40 and almost exclusively unvaccinated. We need this to end.
Get your vaccination. Learn more at healthy.arkansas.gov. This message brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health.
And we welcome you to the Southern Bancorp halftime show here tonight from Ned Mosley Stadium on the campus of Stuttgart High School in Stuttgart, Arkansas, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs by a score of 49-14 here at the half. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside my good friend and broadcast partner, Brent Whitman. And Brent, it is senior night and it is band night here. And right now, the senior band members are about to be recognized here after a performance by the Ricebird Marching Band here. Our senior band members are Skylar Hughes, Edith Lara, and Madison Lee. And they're out on the track right here in front of the band, being recognized by the stadium announcer and the crew here at Mosley Stadium. Also, Mr. Kevin Sherman, Miss Shannon Hudgens, the directors of the Ricebird Band. Skylar's currently president. Want to mention also the other high school band members, starting with our ninth graders, Aiden Atkins, Lorelei Baber, Reagan Burkle, Diana Bubarella, Braden Cook, Julissa Garcia, Zakiah Jeans, Delacia King, Claire McIntyre, Angel Moreno, Ryder Noel, Serenity Racy, Elliot Serrano, and Shantiana Terry, and Michaela Van Sickle. Our 10th grade Ricebird marching band members are T.J. Beard, Kiki Caldwell, Killian Collins, McLean Durden, Bailey Duncan, Cheyenne Gibson, Madden Ramirez, Jonathan Roberts, Emily Simpson, Liera Smith, and Narcisco Trulio, and Ashlyn Warwick. And our 11th graders, Eric Beals, Parker Millard, Nevaeh Raffeld, and Carrington Thompson. And of course, we mentioned the seniors, Skylar Hughes, Edith Lara, and Madison Lee. And you can, well, maybe you can't see, but on our live feed, but they are actually on the track here, just a little bit toward the home stands, and they're being recognized here for their outstanding contribution to the Ricebird Marching Band for the last several years. And before the game tonight, the combined senior high and junior high bands were out there, Brent. What did they say, 125 strong?
Yes, they did, yeah. Yes, they did.
Nice group of band members. Also recognized here at halftime our senior cheerleaders, and they are Hagen Horde, Madeline Maynard, Roxy Hampton, Lauren Lisco, Ashton Ludwig, Aaron Ludwig, Madison Neal, and Krista Raper. Those are the senior varsity cheerleaders. And let's also mention the other cheerleaders as well. Our juniors are Conley Coker, Gracie Herring, and Blakely Stovison. And our sophomores, Madison Brady, Sydney Crawford, Halen Earls, J.C. Houghton, and Lauren Robbins. And, of course, your varsity cheerleaders under the direction of Miss Laura Serrani. Also, let's talk about our senior Ricebird football players, Brent, that were recognized before the game. And we'll start off with Tymer Coppins, the quarterback. What a great job he has done this year, moving into a quarterback role. Yes. And you know, Tymer in his, I believe it was his sophomore year, broke his ankle or
ankle or leg, or
I can't remember.
No, I think he tore up a knee.
Maybe an ACL or something. Anyway, on the opening kickoff, the very first game of the year, and missed the entire year.
Yeah, you know, came back last year and played, you know, offense and defense, and then, you know, moved into the quarterbacking role this year. And, you know, I think he's gotten better and better every game this year.
I agree with that completely. Also, Daniel Poole, he's really, as we talk about him every week, good short yardage specialist there.
Oh, yeah, you know, great on offense, you know, from the running back role, and then, you know, he's great from his DB role as well, just plays great on defense.
two guys that have just dominated defense for the Ricebirds the last few years, number 9, Briar West, and number 11, Deontay Clark.
Yeah, you know, what can you say about those two guys? Briar West, you know, seems like he always comes up with the big play, you know, when the Ricebirds needs it. And, you know, many games he's been in double-digit on tackles. And then, you know, Deontay Clark with the big sacks as the quarterback. And, you know, he's even moved over to the offensive side of the ball here some late in the year as well.
Yeah, exactly. Real versatile player. Speaking of versatile player, Arlie Lee, we missed him this year, injured again the very first game of the year.
Yeah. The first half of the first game broke a bone in his forearm, I think, and you know he's down on the sidelines every game, you know, cheering on the Ricebirds, and hopefully, you know, we can get him back in a couple of weeks maybe.
Sounds like maybe a week 12 possibility on that. So we certainly hope the Ricebirds continue to play because being a senior, love for him to be able to get back out there as well. What about a job Joel Ledbetter's done? You know, they say he earned his spot with an outstanding performance in the summer on 7-on-7s.
Yeah, you know, he's played great this year. He's had, you know, 3 or 4 touchdowns and you know, what is probably the catch of the year at you know, Little Rock Mills when he just laid out for that long catch.
Yair Hernandez, number 21, Mr. Special Teams, but he's also made a lot of contributions on defense as well.
Yes, he has. You know, he's played well at linebacker at times this year, and all over the field on special teams.
And talking about somebody else with a real force on special teams, also really great help on short yardage situations. Saw him make a great catch down here just a few minutes ago, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant can play anywhere, Lynn. You know, he can play linebacker, he can play on the D line, he can play in the offensive backfield. He can just do it all out there.
Javion Allen, another unfortunate situation with him too.
Yeah, you know, he was hurt in the first game as well, broke his ankle, I believe, or bone in his foot, and you know, he's been on the sidelines as well. You know, no boot on tonight down there, so hopefully, you know, he can maybe come back later, you know, in the year and give us some depth on that line.
He might get to come back before Arlie, and it kind of was thought to be the opposite there for a while.
Right,
so anyway, we got our fingers crossed on both of those guys there as well. One of the strongest forces on defense for the Ricebirds, though, Deontay Clark.
Oh yeah, you know, he came. You know, for me, you know, he kind of came out of nowhere last year. You know, it just was a heck of a defensive lineman. But you know, this year he's had to go over to the offensive line some, and he's played fantastic on both sides of the ball.
Another good clutch player that's there every week, Prince O'Neal. Seen him made several contributions this year as well.
Yes, he has. You know, he's made some catches out there, you know, and showed his speed off, and even on special teams he's played well.
He does. You can count on him for that speed on special teams. Those are the Ricebird seniors for 2021 playing their final regular season home game, but we've got really, Brent, we can have 2 more home games in a row if the Ricebirds. We will get next week's game here, which will be against Monticello, and then the following week, if the Ricebirds beat Monticello, they'll be right back here the next week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know, there's a possibility of 3 more home games if the Ricebirds keep winning. But yes, next week for sure, Stuttgart against Monticello, and the winner of that game will be matched up against the winner of Dardanelle, and it looks like Elkins.
And you had an update on an Elkins a little bit earlier.
Yes, Elkins was playing Prairie Grove, and the loser of that game would be the 3 seed and played Dardanelle. Yeah, and it was, I believe, 28-6 Prairie Grove in the first half. So they look like they're going to win that game.
Well, it's senior night. It's band night here at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, and it's the Southern Band Corps halftime show. And we hope you've enjoyed the performance by the Ricebird Marching Band. I want to apologize again for earlier in the evening as we had internet problems that was impeding us getting our live stream feed online, and we're anxious to make a major change in that going forward, but appreciate so much your patience with us on that. We know that adds a lot. We've got a lot of folks that enjoy that. I got a really nice call from Dwayne and Bonnie Davis this last week telling me, just wanted to call. They have moved to Northwest Arkansas, but they have remained so loyal. This is still their home, and they love Ricebird football. They love their church, and they called me and told me how much much they enjoyed listening to you and I, Brent, and watching it. It meant so much for them to be able to see it up there because, they were regulars in the stands for years and years, even after their kids were grown and gone, and have contributed so much into our community. And that was such a special call for me to get last Saturday morning from them. Kermit Burkett, a Ricebird alumni from back, I think he graduated in 74. He's in the upper Midwest, sent me a note that they've been watching as well, and we really enjoy having the live stream and appreciate Jonathan Watson. Jonathan actually running solo tonight. Chris Armstrong normally with him had another obligation tonight, and so appreciate Jonathan. He's just really taken the bull by the horns and run with it, and got us online finally here a little bit earlier this evening. So hopefully that you didn't miss much of the Ricebird game if you're watching it on our YouTube live channel. It's the Southern Bancorp halftime show. If you want to look up Southern Bancorp online, you need to go to banksouthern.com. Banksouthern.com is their website for Southern Bancorp. And, of course, here in Stuttgart and DeWitt, that is what was formerly known as Arkansas County Bank. And they've got a nice paragraph when you go online. You'll see this. It says economic opportunity means different things to different people. For some, it's starting a dream business or buying a new home, while others might need to start with credit counseling, financial education, or maybe a simple checking account. But whatever your needs, from banking to borrowing or simply learning, Southern Bancorp has you covered. Southern Bancorp will certainly take great care of you. They take good care of me, and I appreciate them so much. Here in Stuttgart, they're located at 620 East 22nd Street, and in DeWitt, for our friends down there, they're located at 220 West Cross. That's Southern Bancorp, sponsors of our halftime show here tonight. We're going to take a break on the Southern Bancorp halftime show. When we come back, Brent Whitman will have our stats from the first half. We'll take a look at the scoring summary and dig up some more scores from around the area. We've got all that and more coming up for you in 4 minutes.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A smile is a powerful thing, especially when it's protected by the nation's largest network of dentists, Delta Dental. Not only is a healthy smile a good indicator of your overall health, it also comes in handy when you're stealing the fries off your friend's plate, even though you didn't want fries. But here you are, smiling that healthy smile of yours, taking one after another. Schedule a checkup today and unleash your smile power with the affordable insurance plan from Delta Dental of Arkansas.
Renting equipment for your next project is easy when you call U.S. Irrigation Distributors in Stuttgart and DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer's favorite lineup of equipment and supplies: levee gates, steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, dance boots with chaps, the original muckers, and Twisted X footwear. It's all at U.S. Irrigation Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 north in DeWitt.
What's better than the Arkansas you know and love? Possibly the Arkansas you've yet to discover. This fall, find your new favorite spot in the natural state. The diner with the pie you've always wanted to taste, or the view you've seen on Instagram but never experienced. The hike to a hidden waterfall, the fishing spot your friends keep talking about, or the mountain biking trail you've been wanting to try. It's all here and just a short drive away. Find your fall adventure and maybe your new favorite spot at arkansas.com.
Ready for a music tour through the Arkansas Delta? Let's see. Johnny Cash Boy Hit Home? Check. A new rockabilly exhibit? Check again. A live broadcast of the country's longest-running blues radio program? We've got it. The bronze bust of Levon Helm? On the list. Find these spots and more as you travel the Arkansas Delta Music Trail. Go to the new DeltaByways.com to see all the driving tours through the Arkansas Delta Byways region.
Is that paid with state and regional funds? I'm Rex Nelson. Outside of the state's natural beauty, the thing that strikes me most as I travel Arkansas is the junk in yards and trash along the highways. In a place that markets itself as the natural state, we've too often been guilty of, at best, ignoring our natural treasures, at worst, polluting and littering them. Let's take pride in our state by keeping it litter-free. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Across the state of Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud that extra effort that makes our schools and activities an important part of our communities, more now than ever. Working as a team to make our communities better by helping you reach your goals. That's what happens at Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, home of me banking. Member FDIC.
Did you know since 1907, Lane, Arkansas has been providing water services to cities, industries, and farmers, not just in the Grand Prairie area, but all across the state. Lane, Arkansas provides pump sales and installation, constructs and designs water wells, and installs underground pipes. Lane, Arkansas also has an in-house machine shop prepared to service and repair all brands and sizes of pumps, gear drives, and motors, along with a complete parts department open to the public. So for all your water service needs, contact Lane, Arkansas first. Call 870-673-1591. Lane, Arkansas, a division of Lane Christensen Company.
For your awesome support this season. Enjoy the second half and go.
Welcome back to the Southern Bancorp halftime show from Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs by a score of 49-14. I'm Lynn Keller along with Brent Whitman.
Looks like they're shaking up the names down there.
We're going to have the drawing here in just a moment for the big annual Riceburg Booster Club raffle. And while we're waiting on that drawing, Brent, how about our stats from the first half?
All right, for the CAC Mustangs, they've been led on the ground by Tyler Williams, 13 carries, 34 yards. Passing their freshman quarterback is 7 out of 16 for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. That is 28 on the ground, 69 through the air, 97 yards for CAC. And for the Stuttgart Ricebirds, they have been led by Daniel Poole, 3 carries, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns with a long of 43. Jackson Robinson, 7 carries, 25 yards. Deontay Clark, 2 carries, 23 yards, and a touchdown, the first of many we hope for Deontay Clark in his Ricebird career. Jaden Strange, 2 carries for 60, 1 touchdown. Tymer Coppins, 3 for 22, 211 yards on the ground for the Ricebirds. Tymer Coppins through the air, 8 out of 13, 106, and 1 touchdown. Receiving for the Ricebirds, they were led by Jaden Strange, 4 catches for 81 yards and 1 touchdown. Jack Hosman has 1 for 6. Joel Ledbetter, 1 for 8. Kobe Bryant, 1 for 17. 211 passing yards, 106 passing yards for the Ricebirds. 317 total yards for the Ricebirds here in the first half, as Lynn is getting the names of the Booster Club raffle drawing winners.
And we'll have those for you here in just a second. The scoring summary from the first half. The Ricebirds scored first, 11:09 to go. Daniel Poole goes in from 36 yards out with the PAT from Hosman. The score was 7-0. Ricebirds scored again. Coppins to Strange, 43-yard touchdown, 14-0 with 7:49 to go. Then with
thank you to everyone.
Hang on here just a second. We'll have your winners of our raffle. Everybody is more interested in that. They are the scoring summary, I can tell you that.
Yeah, a lot of money out there on the line.
Absolutely. All right, the Ricebirds scored again, 5:40 to go in the first quarter. This time, Jaden Strange, 60 yards, and with the Hosman PAT, it was 21-0. Then, with 1:26 to go, CAC gets on the board, number 8 to number 24. And again, we apologize. We don't have all of the roster names for Central Arkansas Christian, but a nice 6-yard pass, and it was 21-7 after Isaac Ryan's PAT was good. Ricebirds scored again. again. 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Daniel Poole from 2 yards out made the score 28-7 after Hossman's PAT. CAC gets another score after getting a turnover at the Ricebird 3-yard line. Really, though, Brent, that was all set up by a great punt.
Yes, it was. A punt that just died and stopped at the 1-yard line. Yeah, and the Ricebirds gave it right back to CAC two plays later.
And the Ricebirds go on and score 3 more times after that, and they lead 49-14 here. Here are the winners of the Ricebird Booster Club annual raffle. $1,000 goes to Katie Horde. $2,000 goes to Malcolm Smith. And my old buddy Brent Bender wins the $4,000 on the Ricebird raffle. Brent Bender, first prize on the annual Ricebird raffle. Thank you so much for listening to the Southern Bancorp halftime show. Second half action. We are underway. Ricebirds kick. It's going to be taken to the 15, back across the 25, out across the 30 to the 35-yard line. CAC will have it first down and 10 with the sportsmanship rule in effect here in the second half.
And, Leon, I got a question for you that I've been meaning to ask you for the past couple of weeks. Are we going to lose you to ESPN now? I see you've been on the ESPN Plus there a couple of times recently.
Well, I can thank my beautiful daughter for hooking me up with that gig, and she and I have had a blast. We've done a couple of NCAA women's soccer games. We did an NCAA volleyball game last Saturday, and Brent will talk about that a little bit more along, but it's a whole lot different. A lot of it's the same, but it's a whole lot different when you go to one of their productions versus one of our productions.
I'll bet. No doubt about that.
Yeah, I lug everything to the stadiums, and you and I get it all hooked up and set up and everything. And when you do it for them, you walk in, you sit down, and you put your headphones on.
That's right. There you go. That's right. You're not the road crew.
I'm not the road crew. That's right. That's right.
You're the talent.
You're
the talent there, not the road crew.
That's exactly what they refer to you as.
That's right.
Talent.
There you go.
Talent in 10, 9, 8. Yeah, there you go. All right, first down and 10 for the CAC Mustangs from the midfield stripe. Firing across the middle. It's going to be picked off by the Ricebirds going back the other way. I believe that's Ledbetter.
It is.
Interception at the 50, down to the 40, down to the 30-yard line. What an interception by Joel Ledbetter, and the Ricebirds stop the first CAC drive of the second half.
Trying to go with a quick slant down the middle there, but Ledbetter was right in front of him and snatched it out of the air. Fantastic catch by Joel, sure hands Ledbetter, and a pretty good return as well. So the Ricebirds will start their second half at the 33-yard line, well, just inside the 34. I'm sure we'll see some Ricebird reserves in there maybe as well.
All right, let's get some numbers. They're not all reserves.
No, they're not all, but some are. We have, it looks like,
of course, James Noble, Hunter Smith going out there, Landon Melnichuk on the line. Tank Hood's on the line as well.
And here comes Deontay Clark.
And he is a.k.a. Sparky. He lines up to the right of the quarterback, Melnichuk. He's going to take the handoff into the line. Hard run for about 3, straight up the gut.
Gadsden near the 32-yard line.
Brought down by number 33 for CAC. And another number that we don't have a name for. Again,
3 carries, 26 yards for Clark tonight.
It's going to bring up now second down and 7, just underway. Second half, Ricebirds with a 49-14 lead over Central Arkansas Christian. Ball's on the far hash mark. Birds here in the third quarter, moving from the right to the left on your radio dial. Landon Melnichuk fakes in the line, keeps it around the right side. He's going to have a first down inside the 25-yard line.
He
faked out of bounds.
He faked everybody out that time, Landon. Boy, he had guys running to the left, and he took it back to the right, picked up about 9 on second down.
Chance Rabenek checking in. Jack Hossman checking out for the Ricebirds. Clock moving continuously here in the second half. Sportsmanship rule, 35-point differentiation. Any time in the second half generates that constantly running clock. And, of course, it was 35 at the halftime. Again, Clark over the right side, 20, and inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. Deontay Clark, 9th grader, moved up. He sparked a good junior high season for the Ricebirds, pun intended.
A gain of 5 on that carry for Clark.
2nd down and 5 as the Ricebirds are in the CAC red zone. To the line. Melnichuk calling signals. A little movement on the CAC line. No call. Takes a snap. Again, hands off. Clark dancing his way over the right side. I believe he's got first down yardage or awfully close.
I think he's
on
got
the
it
far
as well.
side. Let's see where they mark it. And it is going to be just short.
No, it
is a first down.
It is a first down.
They were awfully slow making the signal over there, but it is going to be a first down and 10 for the Ricebirds from the CAC 14-yard line. Birds headed north here in the 3rd quarter. Melnichuk fakes into the line, keeps it over the left side. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Landon Melnichuk. Another great fake into the line to Clark, and then he just keeps it right up the gut. 14 yards, and the Ricebirds score first here in the second half.
And the fake to Clark and Melnichuk right up the middle, and the Ricebirds are on the board here as we're hitting the midway point already of the 3rd quarter with that constantly running clock. But it's nice to see Landon make it into the end zone. Jack Hosman will be on for the PAT, and Melnichuk now has the hold for the PAT.
And the fireworks go off here. They are sponsored by Riceland Foods. Ricebirds try to get Yair Hernandez on, but they cart him back off. PAT is up, and it's good. Stuttgart Ricebirds stretch their lead 56-14 over the CAC Mustangs. Back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Looking for a new job to get you where you need to be? Cross that goal line with ease by contacting Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart. Feel like you're facing a fourth down and long in your job search? Express Employment Professionals can help you get the first down by making your job search easier with no cost to apply or find you a job. If your business is recruiting employees or hiring seasonal workers, don't throw a Hail Mary. Deal with Express Employment Professionals and score like never before. Your number one team is Express Employment Professionals, 1904 South Main, Suite 1 in Stuttgart. Call 870-672-4568 or go to expresspros.com.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. Petrus with 2 locations, 19th and Main Street in Stuttgart for Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. And out across from Max Prairie Wings for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's Petrus Auto Sales. Petrus has got your transportation needs covered on the Grand Prairie, sales and service and parts. Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird broadcast. Hosman's kickoff will be taken back at the 8-yard line, back across the 15, and not much more than that. Ricebird special teams converge.
And that was Deontay Clark again on special teams down there with the tackle.
A couple of other Ricebirds in there. Matthew Luster in there on a stop, and number 30, Carson Konechny as well.
I've got a couple of scoring updates here, Lynn. Both games in the 3rd quarter. Southside up on Bald Knob 21-0. Mills big over Heber 32-7.
Wow.
Thought that game might be a little bit closer.
Well,
than
I
that.
did too.
But I think maybe Shaw, the big running back, is back this week, so that might have to factor in there.
Here comes CAC, first down and 10, and the quarterback fumbles the snap.
And his knee was down twice.
His knee was down when he picked the ball up.
They still haven't blown a whistle. This is not the NFL.
That's exactly right.
His knee was down twice, and then the Ricebirds still had to make a tackle.
Loss of a yard on the play, back to the 7-2. It's going to be 18-yard line.
Second down and 11.
Second down and 11 coming up. Ball's on the near hash mark. CAC in their purple pants, white jerseys, purple numerals, bright gold helmets. Ricebirds in all maroon with white trim. Quarterback, again, another low snap. He fires out, and, boy, I'm telling you, the Ricebird defensive coverage was timed perfect.
Yes, it was.
As they hit the receiver the instant that he caught the ball, jarred it loose, and falls incomplete.
That was Contavious Daniels on the coverage, and he did hit him right at the right time and knocked the ball out of there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
For the CAC Mustangs, Central Arkansas Christian out of North Little Rock. And here they come on their 3rd down and 11. Quarterback claps his hands for the ball, takes a snap, looking. Now he's going to throw it long. He's got a man, and it is complete. Nice catch into Ricebird territory. And that was Sean Rycraw on the reception, and he really flips the field for the CAC Mustangs as that moves the ball all the way down. Diving catch at the 36-yard line of the Ricebirds. That's where CAC will have it 1st down and 10 with just over 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock moving continuously here with the sportsmanship rule in effect. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. The 9th grader calls for the ball, fires across the middle, got a man complete, breaks the tackle at the 25, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, CAC, Sean Rycraw on the reception. 36 yards.
That was number 6, Sean Rycraw, on the last 2 catches for the CAC Mustangs. Nice pass at that time by the freshman QB. Hit Rycroft in stride, and the Ricebirds couldn't track him down. So 2 catches, 76 yards here on the last 2 plays for Rycroft. And one of those goes for a touchdown.
And the extra point will be attempted by number 12, Isaac Ryan, one of their soccer players on the CAC soccer team. Right foot kicker. And there is the hold and the kick, and it is good. And the CAC Mustangs trail the Stuttgart Ricebirds 56-21. We're back with more Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
The housing market is red hot and interest rates are low. If you've considered selling your property but have questions first, call Sandra Brothers at Brothers Realty. You'll always get the best in real estate sales and service at the lowest prices in town. And rest easy knowing Sandra is doing all she can to market your listing. Call Brothers Realty at 870-659-4218 to get started. Browse listings online at brothers-realty.com and follow Brothers Realty on Instagram and Facebook to see Brothers Realty selling Stuttgart to you and for you.
And Brothers Realty, sponsor of the Ricebird Coaches Show each and every Friday night before Ricebird football. And here at Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, as we watch the last few seconds of the 3rd quarter tick off, we are going to count it down. 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We've got 1 quarter left, and it'll be a quick one as the clock will be running continuously. Stuttgart Ricebirds lead the CAC Mustangs 56-21, and I'm going to see if they're going to even take a break.
I don't think they are. They just flipped the field, didn't they?
They flipped the field, and we are ready to go. So we'll catch up on that break between the quarters in just a little bit. Isaac Ryan will be kicking off for the Mustangs. Ricebirds still looking for an onside kick attempt, and they have fielded everything that's been thrown at them tonight very well.
Yes, they have. Let's see if they do it again here tonight. I mean, on this one, no, they're not.
They're going to kick it long, and it's going to be fielded back at the 20-yard line. Daniel Poole across the 30, 35, 40, midfield 40, put it on the scoreboard. Daniel Poole takes it 80 yards, touchdown Ricebirds.
Maybe they should have tried the onside kick, because kicking it deep certainly didn't work there. Daniel Poole takes it, and he was at full speed at about the 25-yard line, and I don't think anybody touched him as he cut right down the middle of the field, and the Ricebirds are back on the board just that quick. 62 to 21, 1 point away from hitting that 63-point mark that they hit a couple weeks ago at Little Rock Mills.
Jack Hossman going to
K. Cole. There you go. One made it right up. One of those footballs that the cheerleaders are throwing. Made it right up in the window and hit the PA announcer, Cole Sherman. He wasn't even paying attention. Would have hit him right in the hands. Was not even watching. But
which one did that? Because I think that might be your quarterback next year if she hadn't graduated.
But the kick was good from Jack Hossman.
PAT is good. We're going to keep it right here as the Stuttgart Ricebirds stretch their lead of that 80-yard kickoff return by Daniel Poole. Goodness gracious, Jack Hossman's PAT gives the Ricebirds the 63rd point for the second time this season.
Tymer Coppins throws one from the sidelines, almost gets it in the window here. I've been trying to get one for years. I've been coming close. Always enjoyed getting those as a kid. That's
absolutely.
That's one thing.
What a thrill.
Yeah, that's one thing that you love to come to a game for because some years they were white, some
years they were maroon.
Yeah. So you would love to get one and take and add to your collection at home there when you're a kid.
And I tell you, here the cheerleaders now, there are some pretty good arms out there. I'll say
there are. The little footballs, Lynn, and do you remember when they had the little peppermint sticks and the lemons?
Oh, absolutely.
They don't have those anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
But boy, that was always
to get here early.
Yeah, that was always a staple.
Yeah, they would sell out of those early. Goodness gracious, what memories of early football. Hossman's kick is going to be short end over end, taking it to 31, and the return man's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
And by guess who? Yair Hernandez. He was the first one down there.
Kobe Bryant was there, along with Sparky Clark there as well, 27, Matthew Luster. I see Ross Atkinson out there for the Ricebirds, Contavian Daniels.
See Blaine Kittler.
Caleb Barnard is out there, number 74, number 35, Jacob Hayes.
Nikhil Bradley, number 72, Dylan Duncan on the line.
And here comes CAC to the line of scrimmage. Ball's going to be on the near hash mark here in the fourth quarter. CAC will be moving from the right to the left on your radio dial, from the south to the north here at Ned Mosley Stadium in Stuttgart, headed towards the concession stand area. Handoff right up in the middle. Nice job by the line of the Ricebirds.
Sullivan, ball carrier.
Number 24, and I did hear Cole say last name was Sullivan.
Xavier Hobbs on the stop for the Ricebirds. Also number 79, Blaine Kittler in there for the Birds.
5 carries, 30 yards for number 24.
Dylan Duncan. Again, mentioned Ross Atkinson, 26. He's one of the corners. Quarterback back to pass, looking, firing out in the flats, overthrows intended receiver. Good coverage out there by Ross Atkinson for the Ricebirds.
Yes, it was. 8 minutes even, and the clock rolling, left to go here in this ball game. The Ricebirds with a 63-21 lead. The game is going about as expected, I think, for most people.
It is, and the Ricebirds had some sloppy moments in the first half.
They did,
but they've certainly overcome that, and of course some big plays mixed in as well. Quarterback for CAC takes it, rolls to his right, looks, fires, and hits his receiver just right at the first down stick at the 45-yard line. Let's see if they're going to mark it maybe just a tick short. I believe they are going to set it down at the 44-yard line. Had to get to the 45 for a first down. So it's going to bring up now 4th down and 1 for the Mustangs with 7:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Coach Shoemaker sending the play in. A little confusion on the CAC side. Ricebird defense is ready. 2 wide outs to the left, which is the wide side of the field. 1 wide out to the right. Sends a man in motion from left to right. Fake to him. Handoff into the line. First down. And across midfield before he's brought down there by the Ricebirds. Ross Atkinson on the stop, right at the midfield stripe. Ball touching the midfield stripe. First down and 10 for the CAC Mustangs. 6.5 minutes to go in their season. Two wide outs to the right. Ball's toward the center of the field. One wide out to the left. Hand off to the back, fake to the back in the backfield. Quarterback rolling to his left, looking, firing, got his man complete at the 44-yard line. Brought down immediately there by number 27, Matthew Luster for the Ricebirds.
A gain of 5 on the play there. Young quarterback now has 159 yards passing on 23 attempts tonight for CAC.
He was the quarterback of their junior high team, and again, we apologize. We don't have the name on the roster, but he has done a good job tonight, and he'll be a force to be reckoned with for the next 3 years. Handoff, and the Ricebirds have it covered. Number 24 on the carry.
That was Dylan Duncan and Kamarion Pickett there to drag him down.
Yeah. Also out there, Blaine Kittler was out there as well.
Going to be a loss of a couple.
It is. 3rd down and 7 coming up for CAC from the Stuttgart 47-yard line. Got to get to the Ricebird 40. Just over 5 minutes to go. Two wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. One wide out to the left. Coach Shoemaker sending the play in. Moves the running back to the right side. Quarterback takes a snap, rolling to his right, looking, firing, got his man complete at the Ricebird 39. Shakes a tackle for a moment, and then the Ricebirds wrap him up at about the 36-yard line. But that's going to be good enough for a CAC first down, 4.5 minutes to go in this one. Stuttgart with a 63-21 lead in the regular season finale. Ricebirds are going to end their conference season undefeated with a 7-0 conference record for the second straight year. Quarterback takes a snap, back to pass. Deep. He's got a man wide open inside the 5. Touchdown on the reception. Number 6, Sean Rycraw. Ricebird secondary let him get behind him.
Yes, they did.
And with 4:01 to go here in this one, clock moving, and that CAC on the board again.
And that is Rycraw's second 36-yard touchdown reception. Okay, let's see. Rycraw has 3 catches on the last 2 series here for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. So. Kick is up by Ryan, and it is good. That brings the score to 63-28. Clock rolling, 3:27 left to go here in the 4th quarter of action.
And they'll have to hurry to get this kick
Yes, they will.
Here because that clock is moving continuously here. The Stuttgart Ricebirds move into their second season next week as they open state playoff action. They'll play host to the Monticello Billies. Monticello Billies are the number 5 seed out of the 8-4A conference. For those of you may not familiar, the 8-4A conference also includes the likes of Warren and Crossett and Hamburg and Dumas and DeWitt and Star City.
Yep.
Those are all members of the 8-4A conference, and our friends to the south part of the county, the DeWitt Dragons, had a pretty easy time with the Monticello Billies last night.
Yes, they did.
Came away with a big win there. Understand there was a little altercation in the 4th quarter, and not sure what's going on between those two teams, but that's not the first time for that rodeo.
No, it's not. And there could be a few players sitting out next week as a result of that as well. But yeah, a big win for the Dragons, and the Dragons will be the number 3 seed out of that conference. So a good season for the Dragons.
And that should mean a home game as well.
Yes.
Ryan kicks it out of bounds. Closest Ricebird to it was number 19, Chance Rabenek. But the ball goes out of bounds. Ricebirds will take it first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. May get a snap or 2 off. Clock's already rolled under 2 minutes to go here in this one.
If you give me just a second here, I can take a look at who DeWitt will be playing. If it's already settled, and a lot of games are settled already. Let's see,
First down and 10 for the Ricebirds from their own 35-yard line. And the Ricebirds, Deontay Clark in at quarterback. The 9th grader takes, hands off, running room into the line, across and out to, across the 35, out to the 40-yard line, and just across on the carry, Matthew Luster.
Matthew Luster on the carry. Gain of 6 on that play.
Second down and 4 and from the Ricebird 41-yard line with 53 seconds to go, clock moving.
And DeWitt will have a home game. As of right now, it looked like it's going to be Malvern, but it's not quite set in stone, but they will have a home game.
Malvern out of the 7-4A conference. Prince O'Neill in motion, hand to him on a speed sweep, trying to get the corner on the right side. Turns the corner. He's got a first down, midfield, and still on his feet. 45, still digging down to the 42-yard line. Prince O'Neill.
Boy, what great speed out of Prince O'Neill. He found the corner, turned the corner, and cut it up, and a nice gain, and that's going to give the Ricebird the first down. They'll probably do it.
Will do it. Ricebirds are not going to snap it again as Coach Price gets his team together, and they start forming the line at the midfield stripe, and they go across to congratulate the CAC Mustangs, the Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs. Their season comes to an end. Tonight, the Stuttgart Ricebirds will continue on as they'll play host next week to the Monticello Billies. The Stuttgart Ricebirds, big winners tonight, 63-28 over the CAC Mustangs. We'll be back with the Blue Seal Petroleum post-game show. We'll have the scoring summary. We'll have the end-of-the-game stats as we watch the end-of-the-game fireworks go off here at Mosley Stadium. Fireworks tonight sponsored by Riceland Foods. We'll be back with the Blue Seal Petroleum post-game show in 4 minutes.
Petra Chevrolet is a proud supporter of the Stuttgart Ricebirds.